What's up, guys? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Exit Music. So, last episode was like an hour long. How do I recap all that shit? A lot of stuff happened, alright? If you didn't see last episode, go look at it, because these are hour-long episodes. For me to recap that entire thing, it's ridiculous. I think I'll just recap what happened recently. Monika was being a bitch. She fucking showed Yuri's cuts, and then she gave us Sayori's suicide note, and we decided to leave and go back home with Natsuki. Alright, so let's continue. I show Sayori's poem to Natsuki on the walk back to my house. She can't believe what she's looking at either. You know, Zero, that's serious. You think we should check up on her? After what happened earlier? Yeah, definitely. First, we head back to my house, just to drop off our school bags. We head towards Sayori's house. I knock on Sayori's door. She answers the door, but just stares at us. Hey, Sayori, we just wanted to check in on you. I'm fine. I told you that already. I ordered pizza and was just about to eat it. You two enjoy making your dinner. She edges the door shut. Wait, Sayori! I wedge my foot in the door before she can close it on us. She tries again, but harder this time. Monika gave me this. I nudge Natsuki, and she nods, giving Sayori the poem. Oh, yeah. I forgot I sent that to her. Whoops. Listen, Sayori, if you ever want to hang out, or if you need anyone to talk to, Zero and I are always happy to listen. We're your friends, after all. Sayori forces a laugh. Sure, Natsuki. Where can I find you? Zero's place? Sayori shuts the door on the two of us. Okay, Sayori's kinda being mean too. I didn't think she would care that Natsuki was staying with me. I should really sit down with Sayori and explain the situation. Sooner rather than later. Natsuki and I head back home to eat and get settled in for the night. Zero! Yeah? You barely have any food left. How are we supposed to make dinner? I don't know. Well, we'll have to go to the shops, but quickly. It won't be long before they close. I open the closet by the door and grab my jacket. You coming? Because I don't really know what I'm getting. It's getting pretty cold out there. And I don't have a coat. Is it at your place? No, Zero. I don't own one. You don't own a coat?! Oh my god. I hand Natsuki my coat for the time being. Well, hold on to this for now then. I can handle the weather until we get to the shopping center. Are you sure? Because I really wouldn't want... It's fine, believe me. Come on, we're going to have to hurry before the shops close. As we exit the house, the gust of chilly wind hits us both. Natsuki hurriedly puts my coat on. I shiver violently. We catch the bus and make our way to the store. On the route, the bus passes Natsuki's house. She shuffles down in her seat in an attempt to keep it out of her sight. I can understand. You okay? Natsuki wraps her arm around mine. Yeah. Shortly, the bus arrives at our stop and we make our way to the mall. So, where do you... Natsuki's already dragging me to a nearby clothing store if I can finish my sentence. She's getting some clothes. She rips my jacket off and hands it to me. They're all so cute! Oh, Zero! How do you like this one? And we're getting her clothes. Oh, look at that! I like it. You know, it fits you perfectly, too. Oh, and look at this scarf. It goes perfectly with it. Natsuki walks to the cash register to pay. Natsuki, where'd you get the money from? Oh, well, I have to take it from my dad. You're stealing it? It's not stealing. Well, I don't like thinking it is. It's usually for baking stuff. Wait, what? It's usually for food. Oh! She steals money from him to buy food! That's sad. Baking stuff. Sometimes manga. I was saving for the Parfait Girls box set, but this is more important. The clerk scans both of our items, and the total is a bit steeper than Natsuki expected. Begrudgingly, she brings the scarf back to the rack she found it on. I have an idea. I grab the scarf while she's paying for her jacket and grab a black beanie for myself. Do you think this will look good on me? Maybe. Good enough. I place the 2 items on the counter and the cashier gives me a sly smile, scanning my things. Aw. Natsuki's waiting for me outside. During the time we spent indoors, and it began to snow outside. Could have done without the scarf after all, huh? Just you wait. Natsuki begins to shiver as we wait. The snow begins to settle as the bus comes to a halt. The snow's beautiful. Yeah. We board the bus with our things and sit at the back. I give Natsuki the window seat. We sit together wordlessly as she becomes more entranced by the snowfall. Aw, that's so cute. We got a scarf for her. It's a shame it'll be gone in the morning. It never really sticks. Yeah, and we should stay a bit longer too. Natsuki rests her head on my shoulder, still staring out the window. Is that supposed to be referencing something? It never really also, wait, hold up. Let me turn off unseen choice. I did this before because when my game crashed at one point, I had to skip to go back. So I want to turn it off just in case I accidentally click it or something. Natsuki rests her hand on my rest her head on my shoulder, still staring out the windows. This is nice. I wrap my arm around her. We stay this way for the remainder of the trip back home. As we approach our stop, I grab all our bags. The bus comes to a stop and we get off. Oh, this is wonderful. And I've dropped frames. But it's wonderful. We're a short walk from the house. Now's probably a good time to... Hey, Zero. How much was that hat after all? Oh, I actually don't have a clue. I only bought it so I could surprise you with this anyway. I pulled the scarf out from inside the hat. Zero. You really didn't have to buy me the scarf, you know. I know I didn't. I just wanted to. I hold it out, and she reaches out to grab it. Draping it around her neck, she beams at me speechless. Aw, he's adorable. Zero. Aw. Natsuki grabs the sleeves of my jacket. I pull her in close and embrace the moment for as long as possible. This is a good moment. I like this. You see this? I like this. Let's keep it like this. Her grip loosens a little. Sorry. You shouldn't be. Okay, I just couldn't stop myself. It's fine, Natsuki. In fact, this is great. Thanks, Zero. For everything you've done for me. I never want this to end. Nor do I. We remain together for a little more. Eventually, our responsibilities get the better of us, and we separate. I take Natsuki by the hand, and we walk to the grocery store. We grab all the ingredients we'll need for tonight, and head on our way. This is so lovely. Hey, Zero. I can carry some of those for you. No need. It's my turn to do some heavy lifting. The pain in my shoulder slowly returns, leaving it aching. I do my best to ignore it. As we approach my house, I take a peek over at Sayori's window. Her bedroom light is on. I think back to the hospital. I told her I would be there for her no matter what. Did I break that promise by letting Natsuki stay with me? No. No. When I explain the situation with Natsuki, Sayori will understand. I know her. We arrive back at my house. I set the bags onto the ground and lock the door. Natsuki wanders towards the gate. I don't want to go inside. Not just yet. It sounds childish, but I kind of want to enjoy the snow. Only for a little longer. Well, wait there, and I'll be right back. Swinging open the door to the house, I make a beeline for the refrigerator. I hurriedly throw everything inside, not even bothering to take the food out of their bags. I return outside. Natsuki's nowhere to be seen. Now we're at Oh! What the fuck just happened? Ow! In what seemed to be thin air, however, a snowball hits me square in the face. I recoil, stunned. Hey! Hee. That's it. If she wants a snowball fight, I'll give her a snowball fight. I duck for cover behind a bush as she's already packing another. I begin to collect my own. I hear her footsteps crunch in the snow as she creeps towards me. As I poke my head around, I'm clipped by Natsuki's next snowball. Nice try! Ha! I return fire on her. I hit her in the back as she retreats towards the gate. Natsuki lets out a yelp and falls to the ground. Natsuki, now on her hands and knees, holds her back in pain. Oh god, are you okay? I rush over to her side, taking a knee to make sure she's not injured. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. Natsuki scoops a mound of snow up and throws it at my face. Oh my, it was a bait! She hops back on her feet and runs inside, giggling. Stunned and covered in snow, I sit and process what just happened for a moment. I brush myself off and head back inside. Natsuki's washing her hands in the kitchen. You win this time. Don't think I'll fall for that again. Oh yeah? She leaves the water running for me as I proceed to wash my hands as well. I splash some room temperature water on my face. Ah, that's nice. Oh come on, I could have done so much worse. I dry my hands and face using a flannel. I open the fridge and start unloading the bag of ingredients onto the counter. What do you think you're doing, Zero? Sit your ass down. I'm cooking tonight. You don't want my help at all? Nope. I can handle it. She just told me to sit my ass down. I mean, you did your part by carrying everything for me. And it's the least I can do since you're letting me stay here. I shrug. Not about to say no to a meal cooked for me. By Natsuki of all people. True? Free meals? Let's go. If you insist. I take a seat at the table. I'm right here in case you need a hand, okay? You're just going to watch me cook? Is that a bad thing? Well, not really. You might want to pay attention to what I'm doing, though. Considering you almost set your house on fire making those pancakes. Okay, you don't have to keep making fun of me for the pancakes, Natsuki. I had to talk to Sayori. I can feel the blood rush to my face. You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Nope. Hee. Natsuki moves fluidly around my kitchen. You really need to learn to manage your time in the kitchen. Cooking and baking should be fun, not a pain in the ass. If it's stressing you out, then you're probably doing it wrong. That's very poetic of you, Natsuki. Hee. I might have heard it on a cooking show. Natsuki resumes her work as I watch from the table. Okay, now I just need to let this simmer for a few minutes and we'll be set. Really? That quickly? What'd you expect? I'm a pro. I can do it in no time. Natsuki begins to set the table. Well, wait, let me sort this out. I've done practically nothing anyway. I position the placemats and the silverware on both sides of the table. Natsuki divides the food onto our plates. The scent of chicken and saltine vegetables filled the kitchen. It's only stir-fry, Zero. It's not that special. She must have seen the look on my face. You sure? It smells great. She talks about it like it's nothing, but I can tell she's reveling in the compliment. We sit at the table and eat our dinner. After we're both finished, I take our dishes and place them in the dishwater. I fill the sink full of hot, soapy water and let the pan soak for a few moments. Natsuki's already made her way to the couch and started looking for something to watch. She shouts out to me from the next room over. Zero! Anything you want to watch? Unless you got something in mind, not really. I scrub the pan hastily and toss it within the rest of the load. Ooh. I enter my living room to find Natsuki staring out of the window. Aw, stop snowing. He'll probably be gone by tomorrow. Hey, at least we got to have our fun with it, right? Natsuki nods in agreement. Natsuki flips through channels. Soap, drama, comedy, soap, documentary, soap, game show, etc., etc. Ugh, there's never anything good on. I know. You want to look for a movie instead? Sure. I open the streaming app I like, and Natsuki begins to browse the section. She picks a cutesy love story. I didn't even get a chance to read the title before she hits the play button. I love this movie so much. I used to watch it all the time because... Zero, I forgot. Natsuki pauses the movie and turns to me. About everything. My father. I can see the tears forming in her eyes. Zero, he has a problem. Okay, we're about to learn more about her father. He's been like this ever since my mom left us. I think I was 5. Looking back, I can get why she stopped talking to him. He was a terrible person before, but why me? What did I ever do? I think my dad blames me for her leaving. I think that's the reason he drinks so much. He always tells me I remind him of her, and that he hates it. Natsuki can't even speak. The sobbing is drowning her voice. Natsuki, just try and breathe, okay? Take your time. We don't have to talk about this right now. We can save this for another day if... No, Zero. I need you to know, Zero, since I was 14, he's resorted to borderline torturing me for existing. He only brings home food once a week, and it's usually just leftovers from a restaurant. And when he drinks, he sees me as my mother. That day you saw me in the hospital, that wasn't even the worst. Believe me, I've tried to run away from him before. A couple of years ago, I found my mom's address. It had been something like 11 years since I'd seen her. I took the train to her city, and when I knocked on her door, she slammed the door in my face. What? Why? Telling me that she left for a reason and that she didn't want me. Oh my god. So I came back home because I had nowhere else to go. He found out I went to see my mother. Oh god. That's when he really started to take his anger out on me. He beat me to the point I had to cover it up with makeup just to be able to go to school. Of course, no one noticed. I secretly hoped that someone would think something was up, that I'd have to explain myself, but they never did. I mean, I was trying to cover it up, so I can't really blame them. She takes a moment, wiping her eyes with her sleeve. The other night, you know, the drinks, that was the only escape I could think of. I'd gone back to the doctor's a few hours after you saw me. He gave me painkillers for my ribs, so I stole a bottle of wine from my dad's rack in the basement. I've tried everything to get away from him, but every goddamn time, I would always fail and have to go back. Zero, I wanted to die. I really wanted it. All to get away from him. I thought the pills would have been enough, but I guess the few that I had left when I was ready to go weren't. And I'm glad, because you came to check on me. You were worried. You cared about me. I never thought I'd have this, Zero. I never thought I would feel this way. This is the first time I can remember where I felt truly happy. All those years, all the pain, nothing can change the past. But I grab Natsuki by the shoulders and hold her tight. Natsuki buries her face into my chest. She's sobbing uncontrollably. I won't let anything else happen to you, Natsuki. I promise. You're here now. I'm always here for you. No matter what. Do you understand? She nods her head, keeping it embedded in my chest. I sit there with her for a while. I don't know what else to do other than let her cry. She's held all of this in for so long. She needs to let it all out. After a long time, she sits back upright, wiping the tears from her face. While she's drying her eyes, I glance at the clock. It's getting really late. If we plan on attending class tomorrow, we should go to bed. Although, there really isn't much point in going. We've already missed a good part of the week anyways. Thank you, Zero, for reading with me at the club, for helping me bake for the festival, for saving my life, for everything, really. It's no problem, Natsuki. I'll do it again for you. You're so sweet. Natsuki, from the day I laid eyes on you, I thought you were perfect. So I tried to impress you. With my trash poems. It's why I spent so much time with you. I really wanted to get to know you. Everything about you was just wonderful. But there's one thing that I can't stand. You hid this pain from me. I could have helped sooner. I understand that you had your reasons for not telling me, but Natsuki, I really don't know what else to say other than I love you. Everything about you makes me feel a way I've truly never felt before. Natsuki doesn't know what to do. She sits there for a moment. I love you too, Zero. She's weeping again. This time, tears of joy, it seems. She wraps her arms around me again, significantly tighter than before. I can't help but think back to the hospital. When Sayori told me that she loved me. Is this part of the reason I couldn't say it back? Yes, it is. Do you still want to watch the movie, Zero? Of course. We resume the movie from the beginning. My god. So Natsuki's mom is also a dick. Well, fuck Natsuki's mom too. As the movie credits roll, I realize it's now early morning. I nudge Natsuki to stand and she follows. I head to the kitchen for a drink and Natsuki lingers behind me. Zero, can we sleep together again? I really liked it, okay? Sure. Come on then. Natsuki and I head upstairs to her bedroom. I let her in to change first. She closed the door on me and I wait patiently outside. Just because I said I love you, that doesn't give you the right to peep. I know. I'll stay out, I promise. Of course, I won't invade her privacy. Not without her consent, anyway. Okay, I'm ready. Come in. I inch the door open and Natsuki's already in bed. I grab my pajamas from my drawer and take off my top as... Did you really just in front of me? What's the problem? Natsuki seems tense, as if she wants to say something but is withholding it. Dummy? Oh, right. I was about to get undressed in front of her. Do I ever stop and think about anything? My god. I really am dense. Moving out into the hall for a moment, I get changed in my pajamas. I come back in. And there it is again. I climb onto bed after turning off the light. Natsuki immediately rolls over and holds me tight as she did the night before. Night, Zero. Oh, Friday. Alright, let's see what else happens. Beep. 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 I jerk awake, waking Natsuki as well. Jeez, I was wondering how long it was going to be. Sorry. I forgot to turn my phone off. Natsuki lays back down and closes her eyes. It's fine, Zero. I check my phone to see who tried to call me. Sayori's mother. That can't be good. Climbing out of bed and moving into the hall, I call her back and ask if everything's alright. No, everything is not alright. She explains to me that Sayori had a meltdown last night. She was hysterical, screaming that she wanted to die, that life is nothing but pain, nothing but seamlessly endless suffering. She tells me that Sayori has been admitted to the hospital. Apparently the two of them will be back in a few days. Jesus, so Sayori's crazy. She also instructs me to check my mail. Apparently Sayori came by last night to see us when we got back. Instead of knocking, she dropped a letter off. I wish Sayori and her well and head downstairs. I can't believe this happened again. At the front of the door, there's an envelope with my name on it. Tearing it open, I begin to read. So wait, this is from Sayori. Sayori, life isn't work. It's nothing but suffering. Day by day, my mind is fluttering. Thoughts of death, depression is rising. If I end up dead, it won't be surprising. I stare at a wall and think about this. I've been feeling this way since I was a kid. I stare at my knife. Not that. Too messy. I think of some pills. Swallowed in rain. I think of a gun. At my head I would aim. I would sleep sound and not have to take the pain and suffering I live through each day. I'm mentally exhausted trying to keep up, but all I want is to sleep and never wake up. Oh God. That was dark. Can't believe what I'm reading. Not again. I'm glad her mom took her to the hospital. I noticed a note written on the back. I wish I was her. Oh, she is jealous of Natsuki. I feel sick. I can't believe this. Natsuki walks up behind me. What's the matter? I wordlessly hand her the poem. Oh, God. Natsuki's about to hand it back to me before she notices the scribble on the back. Wait, there's more? It takes her a second to perceive what it meant. She loosens her grip on the paper, letting it fall out of her hands. Oh. How does she even... No clue. We both stand in the doorway for a moment. Eventually, we both take a seat on the couch together. You should call. Maybe ask her mom if she wants to visit. That's a good idea. I ring Sayori's mother, and she answers right away. I ask if Sayori would like me to visit. According to her, she'd love it. I let her know I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm scared. Looks like I'm going right now. You coming with? No, I don't really want to get involved. So you'll be okay here by yourself for a few hours? Yeah, I'll just watch TV or something. I think I'll get my clothes washed. I've been wearing your stuff for 2 days now. Alright, sure. I take my phone and my keys off the table. I nip her on the cheek as I pass by her seat again. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I lock the door behind me, heading to the bus stop. I barely make it to my stop in time. Thought Sayori lived next door. Oh, she's at the I'm dumb. I was like, I thought she lived next door. Why are we taking a bus stop? I was like, oh yeah, wait, she's at the hospital. And they just said that. It's only a short ride to the hospital. I enter through the emergency doors. I move as quickly as is allowed. I find the reception desk and explain that I'm here to visit Sayori. They give me Sayori's room number. I move quickly to the mental health wing. I find her number and enter the room. Sayori. 0. Sayori's mother leaves the room to give us privacy. I found your poem. I'd figured. Sayori, what's the matter? I told you, I'm always here for you. Speak to me. Well, last night I wanted to... But all I could hear through the door was you. You and her laughing. It was like the two of you were laughing at me. Sayori, you don't understand. No, I get it. It makes perfect sense. Sayori, do you know how much it hurts to see you so happy? To know that I'll never be needed? Why did it pause right there for a second? It feels like a knife being plunged into my chest, Zero. Over and over and over again. And I can't stand it anymore. Sayori, Natsuki's staying with me because... Zero, you don't need to rub it in. You're happy with her. You don't need me anymore. There's no point hiding it. Just go. Sayori, please, just let me explain. Zero, go away, please. Having heard the commotion, a nurse peeks her head through the door. She asks if there's a problem. Please, just get him out of here. Sayori, wait, please. Complying with the nurse's request to leave, I'm forced to make my own way out of the wing. I'm escorted back to the reception area, where I'm instructed to leave. This fucking sucks. As I'm walking down the street, Sayori's words ring in my mind. I caused this. This is my fault. I can't believe this is happening. Again. Turning the corner to my stop, I watch as the bus speeds it off. God damn it. I begin my walk back to my house. Fuck! God damn it, Sayori! It's not like it's Sayori's fault. It took me a lot longer to get back home than I thought. I opened my front door. There's no one's fault here. Natsuki? You there? No answer. I check downstairs, but she's nowhere to be found. Natsuki? I head upstairs and hear a rustling coming from the guest room. I gently open the... I'm scared! Ah! Oh! Ah! I got scared. Okay, I just got scared. Natsuki punches me in the stomach, almost dropping her towel in the process. Zero? Do you ever knock? Sorry. Get out, pervert! Sorry. I managed to get that out before Natsuki slams the door in my face. Kneeling onto my knees, winded, I gasp for air. It takes me a moment to collect myself, but I get back to my feet. From the hallway, I repeatedly apologize through the door. Zero, you gotta be more careful. You could have seen me. You know... I know. It was an accident. I'm sorry, okay? You didn't need to hit me so hard, though. I wasn't sure it was you until I'd already hit you. I'm sorry, too. Just please knock next time, okay? I will. Don't worry. Now give me a minute to get ready. Sure, I guess I'll just be in my room. I retreat to my room and wait. While I'm sat at the computer, my phone rings from across the room. Picking it up, I see it's a text from... Yuri? Hey, it's been a while since I heard from them. How'd she get my number? Is this Zero's number? It's Yuri. I have no choice but to reply. Yeah, it's me. What's up? I need to talk to you about what you saw yesterday. I stare at it for a minute. She wants to talk about the cuts, or... Are you talking about your arms? He takes a moment to respond, sending over a sizable paragraph. Yes. I was never given a chance to explain myself. I'm going to have to be careful with how I word my sentences. Well, I'm going to ask the questions then. Alright. Did you cut yourself because you might be depressed? No, I'm not depressed. In fact, it's quite the contrary. The pain is what motivates me. It's so exhilarating. It's almost like a high. Then, how did you start? She takes her time writing out her response. 3 pips indicating that she's typing flicker, one by one. Eventually, her explanation comes out as a large paragraph. Well, I've always had a morbid fascination with knives, from when I was young. Before I started, I'd just collect them, all different styles, engravings, colors. They really are beautiful. And while reading a book some time ago, the topic came up. I was only going to try it once, to see what it feels like. But it grew into a fully fledged addiction. I know, courtesy of Monika, and that's not a good position to be in. But I can't stop. There's just something about the blade effortlessly slicing open my skin that excites me. It's such a thrill. I can't help it anymore. The sensation, it's too powerful. That's not healthy. This is something else. Of course it's not fucking healthy! Am I dumb? I don't even know what to do. But there's something nagging at my mind. Speaking of Monika, how'd she find out? Another few minutes pass. Another paragraph. It was one day after the club had ended, no more than 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember what I was doing at the time. But my sleeve slipped up, and Monika saw everything. We spoke about it for a few hours. She even invited me to her house to talk in private. She tried to help. I could tell she cared, but nothing she suggested actually worked. After she had to shut down the Literature Club's festival, she took it out on me. Oh, so she was being nice. Aw. She assumed that I was going to blame her, even though I really didn't think any less of her when she had no choice but to postpone it. All I said was that she should have tried to get in contact with everybody before the festival started. She didn't really take it well. She threatened me, telling me not to make a scene about the festival in front of the rest, or of you, or she'd tell everybody about my arms. What changed in her? I was very shaken by what she said, not just because of what she was threatening, but because I've never seen that side of her. And if I'm honest with you, Zero, she scares me. Once again, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know the full story. I can't approach it now. I hesitate. If anything, I just want to convince Yuri to seek professional help for her self-harm. If I have a say in it, that can't go any longer. I see. And have you considered getting help for your arms? How can I convince myself to get help when I'm the best I've ever been? The best she's ever been? I don't think she understands what she's getting herself into. Not to say that I fully do. Right. I can hear Natsuki moving through the house, humming to herself. Well, I've got to go. See you later. Alright, Zero. I'll speak to you another time. In the club, perhaps. But I just wanted to thank you for trying to help. Even if it won't change much, it shows that you care. Aw, a smiley face. I do care. Bye, Yuri. I send her a final text, throwing my phone under my bed. Natsuki knocks on my door. Yeah, come in. See? It's not that hard, Zero. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? Ooh, I know. You can carry my Parfait Girls collection home for me. So, this is your home now, eh? Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought I could, stay here? I'm a little worried I took my teasing too far. How could I say no to her? Well, of course, Natsuki. I was only trying to tease you. Yeah, we're not kicking Natsuki out. What kind of mod would this be if we kicked Natsuki out? It'd be a bad mod, alright? 0 out of 10. Though now that you mentioned staying, you might actually need this. Turning to my bedside drawer, I rummage through it for a second, looking for my spare house key. My phone beeps, and Natsuki beats me to checking it. Opening the message, Natsuki recoils, dropping my phone to the floor, disgusted. Hey, watch it! As I go to pick up the phone, I see for myself that it's sick and Natsuki. It's a picture of Yuri. She's sitting on her bed. Her scarred arm is covering her otherwise bare legs. Oh, God. She's wearing a purple bra and a small crimson heart drawn on her left breast with a red marker. What the fuck? Or at least I hope it is. Oh, God! Oh, what the fuck? I don't know how to respond. We block Yuri. That's how we respond. We're like, what the fuck? Closing my messages down, I throw my phone back onto the bed. Natsuki's distraught. Zero, what the hell was that doing on your phone? I don't know. And her arms. The heart? We were talking about her arms before. I told her to get some help, but she wasn't listening to me. Natsuki, I promise you, I didn't say anything to encourage her to send something like that to me. I retrieved my phone from my bed and showed Natsuki the messages regarding her arms. I purposely keep the messages regarding Monika hidden, as I don't want Natsuki to jump to conclusions. She's as confused as I am. Yuri, she needs serious help. Clearly. But why'd she send that to you? And be so open about this with you? Well, I saw her arms yesterday. As before, I admit Monika from the incident. She told me not to tell anyone, so I didn't, because I didn't know what the hell else to do. Zero, you know we're gonna have to talk to her about this. It's not healthy to be cutting like that. And it doesn't help that she clearly gets off doing it. There must have been something in her head that made her think that this was okay. I've known Yuri for as long as I've been at the club, and yeah, she gets overly attached the moment anyone shows her any attention. I hate to say that, but it's true. But holy crap. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, we'll talk to her the next chance we get, okay? Alright, Zero. Oh, before I forget, I take the spare house key from my desk drawer and hand it to Natsuki. To my surprise, Natsuki's mood seems to completely shift. She pauses for a moment before jumping into my arms. Zero! Hee. Thanks. You're the best boyfriend ever. As those words escape Natsuki's mouth, she jumps back. That was the first time she's called me that. I can't help but smile. Hearing her call me that made the text with Yuri, Monika's argument, everything, melt away. They didn't matter. The more time I spent with Natsuki, the more frequently I felt this way. Waking up next to her, reading with her, hearing her tell me she loves me, feeling her arms wrapped around me. I never thought I could feel this way about someone. Natsuki, you're the best girlfriend I could have asked for. You're just saying that, aren't you? No, Natsuki, I'm not just saying that. I love you, more than words can let me describe. So it's official then? Yeah, I guess so. I love you so much, Zero. I pull Natsuki close to me, holding her tight. She pulls back for a moment, stares at me. I lift her chin up and kiss her. Hee. Natsuki buries her face in my chest again and squeezes me as tight as she can. I never want this to end. The two of us stay locked in this embrace for what feels like an eternity, when in reality it probably only lasted a few minutes. Just as we were separating, the doorbell rings. You want to get that? I nod. Alright, who's ringing my doorbell? Natsuki gets back to the bathroom, and I head downstairs. I wasn't expecting any visitors today. I peer through the peephole. It's Monika, waiting patiently for an answer. Oh, it's Monika! Uh-oh. How does she know where I live? I crack the door open and slip outside. Hi, Zero. Oh, hey. Shouldn't you be at school? Shouldn't you? What do you want? To apologize for the past few days. I wasn't very nice to anyone. I just had a lot going on this past week, and sorry doesn't fix everything. I know. I just need to tell you something. I know this doesn't excuse my actions. What is it? I told my parents about the festival. They told me how disappointed they were in me. They think that I have no control over my club. The fact that I couldn't get 4 people to show up on a special day like that. Zero, they've only ever expected the best from me. There's a reason I always try to be so perfect all the time. That's why I've been so harsh this week. I was just trying to control things that I shouldn't be. Monika, what about Sayori? You saw her poem. I lower my voice a little. You knew it was a suicide note. For the record, Zero, I didn't. It was worrying, sure, but I never interpreted it as that. She ended up confessing everything to me over text on Wednesday. But still, it's okay if you don't accept my apology, Zero. I understand. I was heartless. I said things I don't think I'll ever be able to take back. I know that. I can't say that I forgive you for what you've said and done to all of us. Especially what you did to Yuri. I know. But, seeing your perspective, I think I'm willing to give you a second chance. You know what? Everyone deserves a second chance. That's all I needed. My front door opens. Oh, there you are. What the hell are you doing here? Zero, why is she here? Natsuki, she's here to apologize. Wait, what are you doing here, Natsuki? That doesn't matter. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Of all people to find out. There's something going on between you two, isn't there? I need to change the subject. Monika, we accept your apology. Hey, speak for yourself. We'll see you at the club later, okay? I slowly inch the door shut, but Monika resists. Not yet. You didn't answer my question, Zero. My brain goes blank. I'm panicking internally. I don't want her to know about Natsuki and I, for fear of her intervening. But I also don't want Natsuki to be offended if I lie. Oh my, what? There's choices? No! I don't know what to do! Fuck! We have to tell her the truth. We have to tell Monika the truth. Well, Natsuki and I, we're dating. Don't worry, we'll keep it out of the club. I promise. I hope so. I can't bring myself to meet Monika's eyes. This whole situation is so embarrassing. Zero, your face is so red. So is yours, Natsuki. You two are pretty cute together. I am not cute. Well, clearly Zero thinks so. She's right, you know. Shut it! Can we please just change the subject? Yeah, I'd love to. Well, Monika, I'm still mad at you for the horrible things you said to all of us. Good. I deserve it. Be mad at me all you want. I came here to let Zero know how terrible I felt about all of this. And, well, you too now, I guess. Do you really mean it? Or is this all just a ploy to get us to go to the club again? Well, both. I started the club so everyone can have a nice place to read and discuss literature. And to hang out, make friends. I don't want that destroyed. Just like I don't want our friendship to be destroyed. Zero, do you believe her? I stopped for a moment, thinking it over. Could Monika really expect me to forgive her after what she said to Sayori and did to Yuri? Could I actually do it? I mean, considering her explanation, I feel kind of sorry for the pressure she's being put under. That doesn't take away from what her outburst did, and I'm certainly not about to forgive it, but so long as it doesn't happen again, I think I can. Well, yeah, I do. Especially after what she told me. Okay, well, I'm gonna trust Zero on this one. I guess we'll see you at the club later then. Thank you. I promise, no more outbursts. There better not be. Monika turns to leave, but stops herself. Zero, do you know if Sayori's home? I couldn't find her at school. She's the last one of you I need to apologize to. She isn't answering her calls. I'm not sure. You can knock if you want. It's worth a try. Right. Thank you two again. And I'm sorry. See you later. As Monika walks away briskly, Natsuki pulls on my sleeve. Let's go back in. I open the door and head to the kitchen. We have some time before we have to go. Do you want something to eat? Sure. Something about Natsuki seems off. I can't pin what it is, but something's bothering her. Could it be Monika? What's wrong, Natsuki? Do you think the other girls accepted Monika's apology? I don't know. Well, I hope so. It'll be weird if we show up and it's only Monika and us. It won't really be the same. Natsuki's right. I didn't think about that. The club would without a doubt be different without Yuri and Sayori. Hopefully they accept our apology too. Yeah, hopefully. That'd be weird. And Monika will be third wheeling us! After about an hour of lounging around watching TV, I realized how soon the school day was going to end. We should get going. Give me a second. I head back to my room and quickly get changed. You're all ready, right? Well, I still don't have my uniform, but there isn't much I can do about that. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get going. Natsuki locks the door behind us. As we walk down the street, I feel her fingers curl around mine. We continue towards school. Natsuki, a little more comfortable being affectionate in public, takes my hand in hers. Aww, this is adorable. As we enter the gates of the school, I see Yuri walking across the courtyard. Yuri! Yuri drops her books. She must have not seen us. Letting go of Natsuki's hand, I reach down to help her. Sorry, Yuri. It's okay. You just startled me. I take it you're here for the club? Yeah, pretty much. You coming? Yeah, Yuri, are you? Yuri nods her head in agreement. Good. Come on, then. Alright, good. Everyone's coming to the club. This is fantastic. We all start off the day in the club as we usually do. Natsuki and I head off to the closet to pick out the next volume. Yuri has her head buried in yet another novel. And Monika's off in the corner, writing something in her notebook. Sayori is absent, as she has been a lot recently. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her, but there isn't much I can do right now. Zero, come on! Monika perks her head up and gives me a smirk. I really wish she hadn't showed up this morning. I join Natsuki under the window, our usual spot. She's already grabbed the next volume of Parfait Girls. Hey. Hey, lovebirds. So much for keeping it out of the club. Give it a break, Monika. It's not like that. You know the text in this series is tiny. Yeah, well... Yeah, Zero's right. Not only that, we've always sat like this. Exactly. So what's the problem? I was just making a joke. Never mind. Monika walks away without another word. I may be giving her a second chance, but Natsuki's not as forgiving as me. I really can't blame her. I'm not entirely certain why I'm even here. I'd certainly rather be back home with her. Well, it'd probably end up being worth coming here today if we can take her manga home with us. Hey! Natsuki waves her hand in my face, clicking her fingers. Oh no, she's like, hey! Are you ready to flip the page yet? Sorry. I wasn't paying attention and... Jeez. Sorry, I just get distracted easily. It's fine, Zero. I'm just glad to have... Monika clears her throat. Okay, everyone. I note the page we left off with. Natsuki and I join Yuri and Monika back in the center of the club room. Does anyone have any poems they want to share today? But Sayori isn't here yet. Shouldn't we wait? I couldn't get a hold of Sayori earlier. I doubt she'll be joining us. Sayori. I really do hope she's getting the help she needs. I may not love her the way she loves me. But that doesn't mean I don't love her at all. I've known her for the majority of my life. It kills me to see her in such pain. Well, okay then. Yuri falls back into her novel. Monika sits back at her desk, clearly agitated at everyone's lack of effort. Natsuki and I head back to the closet to continue reading. Oh, and I feel like we were kind of mean to Monika when she was just making a joke. A little rude. She was just teasing. Minutes pass by like seconds, and before either of us realize it, the meeting's over. Ready? Yeah, let's go. See you guys tomorrow. It's the weekend tomorrow, dummy. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Alright. No need to rub it in, guys. As Natsuki and I are walking out the door, Monika halts us. Wait a second. I can walk you home, Natsuki. No. I'm going over to Zero's. Yeah, we wanted to keep reading. Well, another time then. Monika smiles sweetly. It's unsettling due to her behavior the past few days. But if she's trying to give us a reason to forgive her, then maybe she's being genuine. Natsuki and I navigate the halls to the front doors. Crap, my collection! If you want me to get it, it'll only be a second. If you want. I'll be right back. I take off to the vacant halls. I hope Monika hasn't left yet. I make it back to the club before she locks the door. Hey! Sorry, I forgot something. Oh, no problem. I wanted to talk to you anyway. Monika follows me towards the closet. She blocks the door, looking at me expectantly. Well, what the fuck? Well? What?
You remember what I said about living near you, right? I've seen her going to your place an awful lot. It looks to me like she hasn't been home in days. Or school. You've been skipping as well. Monika, that's none of your business. Oh, but it is. I can't have my club members missing school. It reflects poorly on the club. Yeah, I get that. We've just been... Been what? Been hiding? No. Are you sure? I found it weird you never invited me in. Are you too ashamed to be together or something? No. It's not like that at all. Well, that's how it looks from the outside looking in, Zero. You two have to attend, Monday. A full day of school. This isn't a discussion. Okay. We'll be there. Good. Monika moves to the side, allowing me to access the closet. I grab Natsuki's Parfait Girls collection box and leave Monika behind. Why are you taking that? Natsuki and I read a lot at home. I hear the lock click as I make my way back to the front doors. Natsuki's waiting for me. Let's go. Monika's oh no! I'm starting to regret telling Monika. She's starting to creep me out. Monika's line of questioning made me a little uneasy. Yeah. I feel like she's gonna tell her Natsuki's dad. Does she know that we've been basically living together? More importantly, does she know why? She's only known that we're a couple she's only known that we were a couple for a few hours. It's not like Natsuki would tell Monika that she's living at my place. Or why she is. Zero. Snap out of it. Did you even hear a word I said? Natsuki, I'm sorry. Just got a lot on my mind right now. Whatever. I'll tell you later, okay? Now I want to know what Natsuki was telling us. We walk for a few minutes and we reach our house. Natsuki unlocks the door for me as I have my hands full. I rested the collection on the kitchen table. So, do you want to read or watch a show? I actually have to go and do something real quick. I want to try to explain to Sayori what's going on, again. I'll be back in a few hours at most. Oh. Okay, Zero. Unless you want to come with me. She waits for a second, thinking. Not really. I don't think she'd want to speak to me right now. That's alright. Well, speak to you later, yeah? Yeah. I give her a kiss and leave again. Oh, I keep ignoring Natsuki. I wait for a few minutes before the bus arrives. As the bus navigates through the residential area, I see Natsuki's house. Her father's car is still absent from the driveway. That reminds me. I still don't have my uniform, but there isn't much I can do about that. I jolt to my feet and signal for... Are we actually going back? No. Just leave the fucking uniform. Oh my god. This is gonna be bad. We're gonna do something stupid. We are gonna ruin this entire operation. I swear to god we are. I jolt to my feet and signal for a stop. No. Stop. I rush off the bus and walk quickly down the street. My heart is pounding. We don't need the uniform that badly. We can buy her a new one. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why are we doing this? This is gonna be so bad. I should be going to visit Sayori, but... I walk around to the alleyway behind Natsuki's house. I manage to open the gate from my side. I creep to the sliding door as we escape through. Please open. I reach for the handle. I give it a firm but careful push and the door slides open. What are we doing? I stand motionless in Natsuki's house, waiting for any idea as to what I'm doing here. Clothes, toiletries, everything I can carry. I quickly head upstairs and burst into Natsuki's room. No, now it's in daytime. Nothing's been touched. Oh, Senor Rabbit's back! The empty wine bottle and pill container lay on Natsuki's bed. The mess is still all over the floor. A shiver crawls down my spine. Grim. I begin to rifle through her belongings. I clear a closet of all clothes I can see, piling them on the bed. I notice a large black suitcase in the corner of the room. Perfect. Unzipping the suitcase, quickly jam her uniform, pajamas, casual clothes, and underwear into it. The desk is next. I sweep all of her makeup and accessories into my bag. One last look around her room, my eyes lock on the bottle. I lift the oversized packed suitcase onto my back, holding the handle over my shoulder and make my way to the main floor. I set the suitcase down near the door and make my way down into the basement. I flick the light on, to no avail. I clumsily bump around, eventually finding my way to the wine rack. I grab 4 bottles. The man get. Why are we taking wine? What? Why are we just stealing? Like, just take the clothes and leave. This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go bad. I haven't a clue to what I've taken, but I hope it was expensive. Feeling the weight of the bottles in my bag, I realize there's no way I'll be able to carry all this home. I'll have to take the bus as far as possible. I check my phone for the time. Not too late. If I hurry, I can make it to the next stop. I move as quickly as possible up the stairs. I grab the suitcase and slip through the door. I inch the door closed in hopes of not making any sound. What? Now we just stole shit! Now it's illegal! Like now Natsuki's dad has a reason to come for us. We stole stuff from him. I mean, granted, we stole his daughter too, but it's like maybe he wouldn't be so pissed off if we just took Natsuki. But now we took his wine? Now he's mega pissed. I turn and make a mad dash for the bus stop. Thank God this thing has wheels. I can see the bus rounding the corner as I exit the alley. Oh crap! Before I know it, it's gone. Great. Now I'll have to walk all the way home with this. And that's the second time today that I've missed the bus. The adrenaline's tearing through my veins. I can't believe I did that. I didn't get caught. Well, not yet anyway. Jesus Christ, man. That's gonna screw us over later. I could just tell. Why did we do that? Oh. I ended up having to take multiple breaks. Even one stop at a coffee shop for a drink. But I'm almost home. As I walk past Sayori's house, guilt begins to surround me. I should have gone and tried to talk with her. I shake the feeling and pick up my pace as much as I can. I get to my front door and Natsuki opens it before I can get my keys out. I bring the suitcase into the house as Natsuki begins to question me. Zero, I saw you through the window. What the hell is all this? I never thought about how I was going to explain this. It's your stuff. What do you mean, my stuff? I lay the suitcase down in the living room, hanging my jacket over the back of the chair. I lay my bag down near the table. Thankfully, the bottles didn't audibly shift. Natsuki just stares at me. A few long moments pass. Natsuki? I can't believe this. There's no way you'd... Natsuki hesitates to reach for the zipper. She finally opens the main pouch, revealing the majority of her wardrobe. She then opens the front pocket, spilling some of her makeup and accessories onto the living room floor. Natsuki's trembling. I'm sorry. I didn't think... Oh my god! Woo! Oh my lord! Natsuki literally jumps into my arms. Zero, I love you so much. Why do you... Well, you would have been stuck with only a couple pairs of clothes otherwise. And if you're moving in properly, then you needed your stuff to move too. Besides, he wasn't there. It was probably my only chance to. She's totally speechless. I'm grinning stupidly. Zero, I'm yours. You mean what I think you mean? Absolutely. Oh? I wrap my arms around Natsuki's waist, and she pushes me onto the couch on my back. She climbs on top of me. Oh! We're doing it, boys! We're doing it again! I feel her fingers run through my hair as I kiss her neck. I can't help myself. Neither can she. Oh my god. Hey. We had the sex. As willing as I'd be to stay with Natsuki like this for the rest of my life, my phone's buzzing beckons me. She's fast asleep, so I do my best to escape her delicate grip without waking her. Retrieving my phone from my pants, I look out the window. It must be early morning. I should have disabled my alarm for the weekend. I shrug it off and pull my shirt over my shoulders. I notice a folded piece of paper on my desk as I pull my pants up. My name's printed on the front, and Natsuki's writing. I open it. Hero, I look to the sky and can't help but wonder how you kept my life from being torn asunder. Was it you being nice to me when no one else would? Was it reading together and thinking it good? Was it your poems? Your words entranced me, making me feel weightless. For those moments bliss was so close, I could almost taste it. Then you would go, back home, leaving me alone, with him. Every night was a struggle, that's the least I can say. It only got worse, day by day. Until you saw me. I've tried to hide me this way? Wait, I think that fucked up. I've tried to hide that I've been treated this way. I had a plan to escape. I would sleep and never wake, but again, you came to save me. You saved me from the pain. You saved me from the hunger. You saved me from me. You showed me back to the path, filled with your love and our laughs. You're my hero. You're my hero. Zero? Yes! The feeling of weightlessness takes hold of me once more. A warmth radiating from my chest pulsates throughout my body. I read the poem multiple times. The feeling grows more intense. I place the poem on my desk next to my computer. Carefully not to wake Natsuki as I close the bedroom door and make my way downstairs. I make enough coffee for the two of us in case she wants some. I sit at the kitchen table and wait. Oh my god, this is so adorable. Natsuki waves her hand in front of my face. Earth to 0. Anyone in there? Hey, sorry, I didn't hear you come downstairs. Is that for me? Well, both of us, but... Natsuki takes 2 mugs from the cupboard, handing me one as I stand up to pour myself a drink. Thanks. I return the milk jug to the refrigerator. Natsuki and I take our coffees to the living room. Hey. Yeah? I found your poem. Eh? This. I hand her the folded paper. I loved it. Oh. Hee. Am I really your hero? What else could you be, dummy? Natsuki kisses me on the cheek and giggles to herself. I smile warmly back. So, what you want to do today? No clue. She gives me a playful grin. I beam back at her, only interrupting it to take a sip from my coffee. It's unusually sweet. That's strong. What's the matter? Can't handle a cup of coffee? She knocks on my right arm jokingly. What? No, it's not that. It's just sweeter than I normally have it. Oh yeah, I put a couple of teaspoons of sugar into yours while you weren't looking. I was just making your cup the same way I make mine. You like it? It's a little too sweet for my taste. I don't mind it all that much. Just let me know next time, okay? Yeah. I beckon for her to come and sit on the couch next to me. She hops over, careful not to spill her own drink. I turn on the TV as I wrap my right arm around Natsuki's shoulder, holding my mug in my left. She digs her head into my chest and uses her spare hand to flick through channels with the remote. After a while, she settles on something to watch. This is so nice. We lays about together for hours, watching a film and 2 TV programs. After a while, Natsuki speaks up. I'll be right back. What's up? I gotta use the toilet quickly. Sure, go ahead. I'll pause this here. As Natsuki leaves the room, I hit the pause button. I'm enjoying Natsuki's company quite a bit more than the film we're watching right now. And this is one of my favorite films. I hear the toilet flush distantly, and as I wait for her to return, I hear her rush into my room. What's she up to? A minute or so later, Natsuki returns with a scowl, on my phone in hand. It's for you. She hands me the phone, currently engaged in a call with an unknown number. Hello? 0, we need to talk about Yuri. I'm taken aback. Does Monika want to know about what Yuri told me? Or sent? I'm listening. In person, I mean, as soon as possible. I sigh. Fine. Where? There's a little cafe on the other side of town. It's a couple of blocks down from Natsuki's place. She'll know where it is. I'll pay. Alright, I guess I'll see you there in half an hour. Alright, sounds good. She hangs up. I pocket my phone as I get out of my seat and make my way to the hallway. I grab my jacket from the wall-mounted hanger and pull it over me. You want to come with? Sure. Good, because I wasn't looking forward to having to face Monika alone. Yeah, after what she did. Even if she did apologize after, you never know. Throwing my jacket on, I peek out of the door and see that the area is still cold, and it's raining as if that add insult to injury. The cafe is too close to warrant getting a bus, which means we'll have to stomach the weather. Ready? Just a second. I'll just get my coat and we can go. Wait, 0, you see my scarf? Yeah, it should be in the closet as well. I can't see it. I look in the closet and see it on the shelf, just out of Natsuki's reach. I grab it and hold it over her head. It's right here, it's silly. Natsuki attempts to snatch it from my hand, but fails to jump high enough. A couple more times, she hops in the air to try and catch it, but to no avail. Defeated, she stares me down. Please? Alright, fine. Here. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, you've proved that a few times now, haven't you? She punches me jokingly in the arm. Hey, that was a little uncalled for, don't you think? Not really. You're lucky I didn't just beat the crap out of you while you still had my scarf. Oh, would you really? Yeah. Well, what if I like it when you play rough? Eh? Natsuki goes bright red, stammering. Nice one, Zero. Way to kill the mood. Now come on, let's go. We shouldn't make Monika wait, unless we want to feel her wrath again. She says that, trying to suppress a grin. Natsuki hops out of the door. I follow with much less enthusiasm. Alright. Might have to end the episode. I think it's been an hour, right? I think there's a perfect time to end the episode, too, because this is like a perfect stopping point. So, that is the end of part 2 of Exit Music. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This mod is really cool. I've been really anticipating this, and this has been amazing. I've loved this. This has been awesome. I love the emotions. I love the writing. Everything's been nice. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. There should be a download link now. I think when I uploaded part 1 doesn't actually have a download link to it because the game wasn't released yet. Right now, the game is released. You can play it if you want to right now, and then you can just play all through all of it. You know, you don't even have to wait for me. And maybe some of you who can't play it, you know, you can just wait for what you get. And for the people who can't play it, you can watch me play it. I'm gonna play through it all, so don't worry. Yeah, I'm here to play through the rest of it for you. And I guess for some of you who want to play it and then just come back and I guess watch my reaction or something, I don't know. That's nice too. But anyway, yeah, so if you want to play it, links in the description. You can download it, have some fun with some Exit Music. But yeah, that is the end of this episode, guys. I am Zero. Peace.